Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I just got home a few minutes ago, got showered up and cleaned up, drove about 320 miles, and I'm hungry. One thing, guys, you pretty much know everything about me. You guys see me first thing in the morning with first thing, don't sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. You see me throughout the day at my job, at the doctor's office. You guys see me before I go to bed. Hell, you guys probably know as much about me as my wife. And that's cool. I love the fact that I got all kinds of friends. So I kind of have to share something with you guys. I have to make some changes because I'm turning into a fat ass. With my knee being as bad as it is, would you believe that every extra pound you have is amplified by 4 times? So if you have 10 pounds extra, it's like carrying extra 40 pounds on the knee. And I've got to try and get this knee to 60 to 65 before I can get a knee joint replacement. That, you have to start worrying about diabetes and high blood pressure and everything else, because I got on the scale after having, all that Halloween candy, after the cruise, after Thanksgiving, and I hit 271. 2 pounds off the highest I've ever been. So I got to go full keto with the wife here and start working on losing a little bit of weight. So forgive me while I do this video. We'll be cooking dinner. And what I'm doing is, look, pre-made food, McDonald's and all that stuff, it's garbage. It's not real food. If you can cook at home, and the meal I'm cooking right now, listen, we're going to have shrimp bowl. Look at that. Shrimp. We got a little bit of beans, just a little bit of beans, but beans and peppers and onions and all that stuff. We'll put it on top of some lettuce with some cheese, sour cream, some green salsa, and some of my fresh homemade salsa on there, and avocado. And I got to tell you, it's really good. It's filling. And it's actually ketogenic. The only problem with the keto diet is you can't have bread, can't have carbs, and can't have sugar. So I'm having withdrawal because I'm used to having a lot of French vanilla coffee cream in my big ass coffee cups. So now I've got no sugar and I just got like heavy cream in there, so I'm not drinking as much coffee. So if I fall asleep on you guys, understand, I just don't have enough coffee. But anyway, in the mail today yesterday. I forgot yesterday. Check this out. One of the great fans out there sent me some baby CJ's barbecue sauce. Unfortunately, it's not ketogenic, but we're going to sneak some of this in. But I got to tell you, you can tell that this is the real deal sauce-wise. Take a look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look in there. You see the red and the black flakes and stuff in there? That's the actual spices, and you can see it. When you buy pre-made barbecue sauce and stuff, you never see chunky spices like that. And that will be like a flavor explosion. Now, he told me that Emmett Smith likes this barbecue sauce. So, Emmett Smith, good enough for Emmett Smith, good enough for me. Now, what's interesting is, even though the Cowboys have been on a 3-game winning streak, we have heard rumors about offensive coordinator. And what we've heard is with Kliff Kingsberry, Texas Tech's former coach, that he has been fired and let go, and already he's got offers from 2 NFL teams to be an offensive coordinator. And it was rumored that the Cowboys might be interested. So, Jerry, you need to pick up the phone immediately, because even though the team is turning around, even though we may make the playoffs, I think that we need to make some changes for change's sake. Bringing in a college coach, a guy who's well expected and all that, a guy who's younger, who can work with our players. And that's the key thing on there. A younger guy who can relate to these young players. Because we are a very, very young team now. And you want a guy who who can relate to them, who can speak the language, and will also bring in a little bit of that college playbook. Understand when Shanahan brought in the pistol offense along with Seattle, Pete Carroll, that it kind of changed a lot. It was the new thing. Now, it's not quite as effective as it was, but understand, you need to keep bringing in new wrinkles. You can't just say, okay, this is it, we're done, we've got the perfect playbook. Yeah. Back in 1870 something, there was a politician who wanted to actually close the patent office because he said, we are at the pinnacle of invention. We've got everything. We're done. We don't need a patent office because there's nothing else to be invented. That's where we are with the Dallas Cowboys offense. They believe we've got the perfect offense. Well, ground and pound is good. I'll give you that. If you have a healthy offensive line, you've got a great running back. It's great until you're behind a team that can score a lot of points. In which case, you need to be able to score some points quickly. And that's where having that younger guy, that different offense, a little razzle-dazzle, can be the difference of being mediocre, making the playoffs and being one and done, or maybe making that deep run. And clearly, everything in offense has not been invented yet. So, I wouldn't mind the Cowboys taking a look at it. Or somebody, anybody. But that's not going to change anything for this season. But what will change for us this season, for us, is if we do better in the red zone. Dak, touchdowns. We got to get more touchdown passes. Or, Scott Linehan, speaking of offensive coordinator, when we are in the red zone, when we have first down on the 4-yard line, and you like to be known as a running team, let's run the damn ball. I'm sick and tired of seeing the same thing because the default for the Dallas Cowboys is to pass sometimes at the wrong time. Throughout Tony Romo's career, we get a big lead, but yet we still kept passing the ball. 26-3 against Green Bay, against Matt Flynn. In the second half, up 26-3, we passed more than Green Bay trying to catch up with us, which means if you have incompletions, it stops the clock. It gives the other team more time to score. The catch, no catch. I know Des Bryant caught it. Maybe we could have stopped Aaron Rodgers from going down the field and taking the winning score. But why give him the opportunity? It was 4th and 1. Why not run the ball? Run the ball, pick up the first down, eat up some more clock. Because we're still doing the same thing. We did it, of course, in Green Bay 2016. But what drives me crazy is we had 1st and goal on the 4 against Seattle. And we threw an incomplete pass. Got sacked, 2nd and 3, because there was a penalty. And didn't score a touchdown. If we scored that touchdown, we might have made the playoffs. But we did this last week against the Redskins in the half. 1st down on the 4-yard line. You got Zeke Elliott, who has been eating like crazy. Why are you passing it that 1st and 4? This is where we have to be better because we are leaving points on the field. I know we're not a high-scoring offense, but I guarantee you, you take some of those field goals we keep kicking, because a lot of times we will settle for field goals instead of actually trying to get touchdowns. You do that, my friend, you're going to have a whole lot more points. And that, my friends, is what I feel we really have to work on. The red zone. We were one of the worst teams on third down, but since we got Amari Cooper, we're actually now one of the better teams on third down. If we can turn around the red zone scoring, that's going to make all the difference in the world and give you an opportunity to beat a team like the Saints. But like DeMarcus Ware, DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence is like, they haven't faced a team like us. We're going to see what we see. And that's a great way to kind of talk trash without talking trash, to show that you're confident without being arrogant. In the same way, Dak Prescott, they put their pants on one leg at a time, just like we do. And I love that. Don't be a Josh Norman and just basically call you garbage and trash and everything like that. Be at least respectful, because they've earned it. They are the big dog in the NFL. All right, guys. I've rambled on long enough. You've heard enough. I'm going to finish cooking these shrimp. I'm going to make my bowl. And I'm going to see you guys a little later with my final thoughts. It's already, it's almost 9 o'clock. The day has literally flown by. So, wish me luck on the keto diet. I'm going to try and make it, but technically you're not supposed to drink rum. I'm going to save my carbs and my sugars for my rum. I'm Mark Holmes. And if you can, eat at home, because it's so much better for you without all the sugar, all the preservatives, all the chemicals. Oh, here, I tell you what. Let's take a look at the sugar real quick. I wish I had a gas stove, because electric ones just don't stay hot enough for you. So when you put all this in here, it kind of cools it down. And then you have to wait for it to kind of heat back up. But these will be good once it's done. So we'll see what the Cowboys have cooking up on Thursday night. Take a good look at this fat face. It's going to disappear. I'll see you guys soon. Aha, I faked you out. Got a little bonus coverage here. I want to at least show you the finished thing. So here's what I did. We got some avocado, we got some lettuce, we got some tomatoes, we got a little bit of cheddar cheese on there. We're going to take some blue cheese dressing. Oh yeah, because this diet, you got to get lots of fat. And this is a store-bought blue cheese dressing. It's something that I made myself. And it'll be the best blue cheese dressing that you ever had. So I put some of that on there. And I put just a spoonful of beans in there, because you can't have too many beans because they're carbs. But you see, it's mostly tomatoes in there. Look at that, tomatoes and peppers and all that. Look at that. Ooh, look, isn't that look pretty? All those colors. Oh my goodness. And then you put some of these shrimp on top of it. And a little bit of this juice. And this has jalapeno peppers in it, and it has chipotle peppers in it. Oh, look at that. And then some of my mom's tomatoes, Let's turn this down a little bit here. I'm going to put a little bit of this red salsa on there. Sour cream. And then I like this hot green Mexican salsa. And now, I'm on my diet. Okay, guys, I'm going to eat this, and then I'll see you guys down in the man cave. I'm Mark Holmes, and man, I can't wait to dig in, because I'm hungry. What, you're still here?